take a look around the world. If you really want to see what's coming next, take a look around the world. Look at Australia. Look at Israel. Look at all the places that are protesting right now. If you want to see what's coming, look at those places. What's up, guys? King Drew here with my man.
Like first, we in the building.
We want to welcome y'all to King Talk Live, where we talk about personal development, spiritual growth, and current events. When it comes back to all of that's happening, and I bring it back not just to what's happening here, you also have to look at it as like this. What's happening over there will eventually come over here. And I feel like people, even if you see it, whether you're looking for it or not, right? You'd be like, nah, that would never happen here, like I mentioned before. But when it does, and you see examples of it, you either you are for or you're against it. It's like at the end of the day, we still have to unite because it's like none of it is okay. Because like in the previous video, which I'm gonna link up here, which we talk about booster shots, with the right now, based on what's going on, whether you are or not, it's going to get to a point where it's like, hey, you think that your two is going to be good enough. No, you're going to need 3. You're going to need another shot to say that you can go to wherever you want to go. So why not combat it now and say, hey, at the end of the day, none of this is okay. None of this. Who are you? Who are you to tell me what I can and cannot do? And where was this debate for them to make this decision? You debate about trillions, you debate about war, you debate about the people that you should potentially put in jail, you debate about, the laws that you want to put in place. But when it comes to this mandate, there was no debate. Or did I miss it? Because if I did, please comment down below and give me a link where the debate was so I can see it for myself, because I know I didn't see it. So for me, it's very confusing how fast it moved, and everybody's for it. Nobody's against it. There's nobody against it. In all of the debates, there is somebody against it. There's always somebody at the gate say, hey, you know what, we're going to stop this because we need to change a little bit we need to trinkle or change a little something in there. But no, when it comes to this, nobody's trying to change it. All of the people that are in power, nobody want to change anything about it. They just full on headstrong. This is the direction we're going. So think about all the things they're debating right now in Congress. What's the other one? Congress and what's the other one? Damn, I can't even think about it off the top of my head. It's Congress and the House, the Senate. There you go. Congress and Senate. Boom. They debate all about all of that. But when it comes to these mandates, no. There's no discussion. You ain't get no input on that. So for me, I'm a little confused where it's like, hey, you're making decisions about the masses. Like the word they like to use, the masses, right? But yet at the end of the day, the masses don't get to put an input on if we agree with what you're putting out. So for me, it's like it's very confusing when I hear this, because we can go back one. We talk about the stimulus package that they were trying to give out before. You see how they went back and forth with all of that? They went back and forth. Oh no, we need to change this. We need to change this, that, and the third. But when it came to these mandates, there was nothing changed. Right? So at the end of the day, it goes back to this. For the people that are fully vaccinated, listen, like my man Life First and said before, do not let them use you guys as a reason to justify why they push out these mandates. Because at the end of the day, when they come out of these booster shots, Best believe you're gonna be in the same crowd as us, and I hope that you're not like we said before, like, oh my God, oh I didn't care at the time because I was, I'm I'm fully I thought I was. No. So if you take a look around the world, if you really want to see what's coming next, take a look around the world. Look at Australia. Look at Israel. Look at all the places that are protesting right now. If you want to see what's coming, look at those places. And like I said before, the key places you want to look at: New York, California, right now. Those mandates that they have in New York and California is ridiculous, bro. I don't know if you heard about it. They fired 83,000 health workers, bro, because they didn't want to take it. Now, when I hear that, I'm like, wait a minute. 83,000 health workers in the state of New York. It was so bad that they had to call in the National Guards to come fill in for those workers. Now, you want to tell me the people that are in these hospitals that are taught that you're saying that it's full with all these COVID patients decide that they no longer want to work there because they have to take a shot. And this is the same shot that you say is going to protect people. If it was 1,000, if it was 10,000, okay, 10,000. If it was maybe 25,000, I'm going to keep going. 25,000, you'd be like, okay, it's New York. It's a big state. It's a big state. But you say 83,000 healthcare workers. They were like, nope, we don't want nothing to do with it. We're just going to give up our jobs because we don't want nothing to do with that. That's a red flag for me, bro. That's a huge red flag. It didn't matter. It didn't even if it was 25,000, it still would have been a red flag because these are the people that are on the front lines. These are the people that are dealing with these patients. But my problem that I have with those people, I need them to come to the front of the line to say why you did. That's what I would want because there's so much of you guys, right? Is it not, brother?
Yep. I mean,
Yeah.
considering. No, I mean,
Yeah.
you're cooking right now. But yeah.
Yeah, I would love for them to come to the front because listen, at the end of the day, it's like, hey, if you're gonna be willing to give up your job, that must mean that something don't align with what you believe. So come to the front because what do you have to lose? You already lost your job, so what do you have to lose? Thank you guys for watching King Talk Live, my man.
Like first, yeah, you know what it is. Hey, and I know we're closing it out, right? But just to touch on something real quick. So when you think about the grid, right? So you got to say to yourself, specific to the grid, right? How are you utilizing the grid, right? Meaning what exactly? You see, as you guys are aware, but if you're not, you can find us on Twitter, right, at King Talk Live. You can find us on YouTube at King Talk Live, and as far as our other platforms at the moment is a little compromised right now because this algorithm be hating, but needless to say, as far as making sure that we're amplifying a particular message that is specific to our intentions in terms of where we see ourselves going as a people, then coming on here you'll be able to engage and be able to express yourself and and keep building and so forth, etc. Right? So again, it's simple. When you go on such platforms, you got to say to yourself, what are you going on those platforms for? What are you taking from those platforms? Because again, it's going to the shaping of your consciousness. Again, yeah, you know how we do here. It's all about educate yourself, come or not, right? But again, you got to say to yourself, what do you, what are you trying to, where are you going, right? And who's benefited from it? Again, it's been Life First. Until the next one.
Don't forget to do your own research. And of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our amazing content. We want to thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it. So, in other words, peace.